The truth of the matter is, if you don't want to serve your customers and actually nurture them and give them value, they're going to go find somebody else who will. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you are selling a digital product, a course, an ebook, a vendor list, and you are not getting sales, I can tell you in one sentence exactly why. But I want you to stay the entire video so you can learn how you can create a strategy that solves that problem. Before you even clicked on this video, you've seen how long it was. So if you really want to make a change in your business, I encourage you to stay to the end. If you really don't care about the business, this is your side hustle, you know what I'm saying? You think that you're going to get rich quick, you can go ahead and click off the video, stay comfortable and stagnant at your current income that you're at now. It really doesn't matter to me. I really just only want to serve those who are willing to put in the work. Bear with me this video. My dog is being needy. Anytime I prop up my phone to start talking to the screen, she decides she wants to jump in my lap. So never mind her little head right here, but we'll just go ahead and get started with the video. So if you're new here, then hi, I'm Christadia. I just got started selling courses at the beginning of this year. Well, actually, maybe I think like 4 years ago, I can't even remember. I sold an ebook for one day and I made like $200-300. I can't even remember. I'm gonna look at my Cash App, and I stopped selling it that day. Nothing occurred to me to continuously keep selling it. I just sold it to the couple people that wanted it, and then I was like, oh, okay, that was cool. I made a couple $100. At the beginning of this year, God gave me a revelation for me to get started selling digital products. And so one day I was scrolling on TikTok. I saw this girl, she made $16K in one day. I said, oh yeah. Oh Lord, you ate with that one. You ate with that one. And from there, I had started going live on TikTok, and that was how I was able to garner a lot of sales. So you're talking about somebody who made 20K in 60 semi days. It was a little bit over 20K. I'll drop a screenshot, but it was like $23,000 in my very first 2 months being active and consistent. That was the word I was looking for. Being consistent selling my online course. And I say all of that to say that I have a little bit skin in the game. I have been in entrepreneurship since 2018, so I'm not new to entrepreneurship, but I am new to having an online course or just productizing my information and actually being a business coach, if you will, or a paid business coach, because I've been a business coach for free for a very long time. And so now, 2024, the name of the game is get them the information and send them the invoice, right? But I digress. So I decided to make this video because my students who are coming up under me, and I'm teaching them how to productize their knowledge and how to start, scale, automate, and market their business, I'm noticing a lot of different results naturally, right? Different people are going to perform differently. Why? Because they come in with a different skill set. They have a different work ethic. Some people are lacking in discipline. In regards to all of that, I start dissecting their content and figuring out what makes the difference between a mentee who succeeds and one who does not. And it was one common denominator. If you are not making sales in your business, it's because you are not giving value. You're not giving value in your short form content. You probably don't even have a long-term content strategy. You're probably not even going live. And these are the things that are very important. You can be shooting short form content, but it's not enough time spent with your customer to get them to decide to purchase from you. They're going to purchase from the person that they feel like gave them so much value. So what does this mean for you? If you have no interest in going live or creating long form content such as this, then in your short form content and the 90 seconds that Instagram gives you, I think TikTok gives you like 10-30 minutes. I hope that I didn't say 90 minutes. I meant to say Instagram gives you 90 seconds for it to be a reel. Of course, it can be longer, but if you want it to be a reel, they give you 90 seconds. So in those 90-second videos, even in your short form content, you need to be giving immense value. People want to get a lot of stuff for free, okay? And if you give enough value, it will make them want to spend more money with you. If you feel like that you are giving way too much value, that, oh, I'm telling all the secrets in my course or whatever, then that means that you probably don't know enough information. And you should have so much information because you've been in entrepreneurship so long. You can teach them from your failures, your successes, right? You can teach them from the beginning to the end. You can literally dissect parts of your program and give them bits and pieces of it in 90 seconds, and you want them to walk away feeling like, wow, they gave me so much value for free. I can only imagine what's in their low ticket ebook or what's in their high ticket course. So this is the way that money is exchanged. Money is exchanged due to value. You creating 5-second reels, 11-second reels is not enough time spent, and it's not enough value they're getting from that. If your content strategy is built off the 5-second reel thing, because a lot of the big internet gurus, the digital marketing gurus are preaching this, that's fine, because it helps you go viral and gives you exposure. However, 5 seconds is not enough to transition somebody into a paying customer, even if you have a $7 product. And that's another thing that I want to touch on. A lot of people think that just because their prices are cheap, that people are just going to start buying and everything is going to go, flying off the shelves. No, it doesn't work like that. People exchange their hard-earned coin in exchange for value. I don't care if you're selling something for $7, $17, $1,700, $17,000. It doesn't matter. They still want to get value from the thing that they are trading their money from. Okay? Now, it's nothing wrong with the lower ticket items, but I just don't want you to think that just because it's the cheapest that people are automatically going to still want to buy. You still have to give them value. I want you to actually build that like, no, trust factor. Y'all going to hear me say this so many times. I'm going to keep reiterating it because I don't think that y'all understand what marketing is, what storytelling is, what going lives is, what short form content is meant for, what selling in your DMs, selling in your stories is about. It's about the like, no, trust factor. You have to get them to the trust. If they never get to the trust, they will never turn over their money. They may like your content, they may give you some likes, they may follow you, but to actually give you money, they're going to always spend it with the person that they feel like they got the most amount of value from. One of my mentors, Myron Golden, I can't wait to give this man $250,000. One of his masterminds is $250,000. I can't wait to give him $250,000. Some people think that is crazy, but I've even seen people in the comments on YouTube saying the same thing that I said. I can't wait to get into his mentorship. Why is that? Because he gives so much game away for free that I'm like, I gotta get it. I need to make a lot of money. So when I go spend $250,000 for this mentorship, it's not affecting my pockets that deep. I've watched people who had cheaper programs, and I don't aspire to just hand over my money to them. Why? Because the value that they're giving is different. Give them so much value that they feel like they owe you, in a sense, if that makes sense. Of course, they don't owe you anything, but they could be like, wow, I need to get into her mentorship so I can be able to pick her brain. If you don't know enough information, then that means you may need to go back to the drawing board and actually learn more. It's okay for you to go and bridge the gap in your knowledge so that you are more a valuable asset. I seen this quote. It says, hoarding material things make you a target. Hoarding knowledge and information makes you an asset. So think about that. You getting all these material things, you're a liability. But if you have information that's going to change people's trajectory of their, business. Let's go back to the pricing strategy, okay? I put this in my program that your pricing is a part of your branding. I don't think that people understand that, right? And there's nothing wrong with either or, okay? If you are selling a less expensive product, then your avatar probably likes things that are affordable, that are budget friendly, okay? That's your avatar. If you are selling things that has a premium pricing, people expect quality. They expect a certain level of exceptional customer service, and you show that and you represent that in your brand. Why am I mentioning this? Because the same way that $5,000, $7,000, $12,000 Chanel purse is going to sell, so is that $12 Shein purse is going to sell. But these are two different audiences. But guess what Shein still have to do? Shein, just because they're cheap, they didn't just say, hey, look, we cheap, come give me your coin. No, they still partners with influencers. Why? Because the influencers is building a like, no, trust factor with them. Shein, the brand themselves, is not building the like, no, trust factor. Yes, on the back end they are with the products once you get it, but on the front end, they're still having influencers push the brand. And to be able to garner that trust with you, they have to leverage people's personal brand to have the success that they have. So like I said, the whole point of me telling you all this is that the same way that Shein has a certain audience and they still have to market and build that like, no trust, it's the same thing with Chanel. Okay? The only difference between Chanel is Shein has to, in order for them to make $5,000, they have to sell $510 products. Chanel can sell one $5,000 purse and they've made the same amount of money. Right? But I just want y'all to understand that it has to do with the branding, the type of strategy that you want, your avatar, who you are seeking to serve. Okay? So just because you see somebody else selling high ticket products, that may not be your audience. And just because you see somebody else with a lower ticket product who done made $1 million with their lower ticket ebook course, don't mean that that's necessary for you to do. You don't have to lower your product just to be able to make sales. Okay? This is why you have to understand your avatar. What does your avatar want more? Do they want to save more time, or do they want to save more money? My avatar in particular, they want to cut out the learning curve and they want to save more time. People who want to save more time, they are in a different tax bracket. They want to get there quicker. They don't have time to sit up on here on YouTube for 2 years trying to figure this thing out. So they come to me to get the result quicker. They don't want to go to YouTube University for years and years and years. They don't want to take 6 years to, make $20,000 in their business every single month predictably, right? Now, if you are catering to maybe a younger audience, or maybe you cater to college students. The thing about a college student, they're not going to have a lot of disposable or discretionary income. And so you may need to have budget-friendly products. Just always go back to your avatar. Once you really understand your customer base and what they're really seeking, do they want to make more money or do they want to get more time back? Then you will understand how you need to market, what your price point should be, and how you can move forward with your marketing strategies, okay? Just because you have a cheaper product does not equal sales. And just because you have a higher product, it does not equal sales. If your pricing doesn't match with your avatar or with your branding or with your content strategy, it's still going to be the cognitive dissonance. You don't want to be a disconnect between you and your avatar and your branding. Your marketing and your branding and your messaging should all be cohesive to the audience that you are seeking to serve. It should all make sense. At the end of the day gotta end, okay? No matter if you're selling a $50 product or a $50,000 product, you have to give your customers value. Even in those 90-second reels, sit down and talk to them. Give them some type of motivation, inspiration. Take them through the storytelling. Tell them how your product solves their problem. I don't care if you're selling a physical product or a digital product. They need to know that. I hope that y'all got some type of value out of this video. This is a shorter one. I am going towards the shorter videos just because I know y'all busy. Y'all are busy. Y'all want the information fast so y'all can start implementing in your business to get that transformation. If you're looking for a business coach who's going to help you create a marketing strategy, help you productize your knowledge, and be able to get you directly in front of your customers so you can start having 20K, 50K months predictably and consistently, then, go ahead and lock in with me. I don't take everyone as a client. I'm not meant for everybody. Just like you're not meant for everybody, I'm not meant for everybody as well. So my Calendly is below. And then, at the very least, I will tell you if we're a good match or not. If we aren't, I will steer you in the right direction. If we are, let's go. I'm ready to help you build this thing together. This is a done with you type of situation. This is not me throwing you to the wheels and you're by yourself. No, this is a done with you situation. I'm not doing all the work for you either. This is your business. You have to show up for your business. If you know that you lack discipline, I am not for you. If you know that you got to be motivated every day to show up for your business, I am not for you, because discipline trumps motivation. You have to be willing to put in the work. There are a lot of people who are entrepreneurs. They want to be an entrepreneur. They want to have the lifestyle, but they're not willing to put in the work. If you are an entrepreneur, please save your coins, save your time, practice discipline, and then come to me, let's talk. But for those of y'all who are ready to go, ready to change your life, ready to get the transformation that you've been seeking, want to make more money online, go ahead and apply to be a part of my mentorship. And until next time, I'm wishing you peace, purpose, and prosperity.